Taurus, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing so well. Thank you so much for gracing my channel. Thank you for coming, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you for all that you do. You guys are awesome and amazing. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box. It has everything you need to know, what I'm involved in, my services, all of that, where to find me. Come check me out over on Instagram. I love you guys. You guys know I love my gram fam. And if you are a returning person, thank you. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. You are the real MVP, Taurus. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this, Taurus. Let's see what we got. Okay, for November, so we're going to use the Angels and Ancestors deck. I'm going to use the Color Mage, and then I'm going to use Tarot, and we're going to see what November is looking like for you. They are showing me abundance, so you're going to have an abundant energy in November. There's just a lot going on. I honestly feel like that's too many. There's just a lot going on for you. Again, too many. Taurus, please. One, just for Taurus. Just one, please. Eagle, seeing from a higher perspective. I feel like, Taurus, there's been this energy of something that you've been kind of waiting on, or you've been wondering about, you've been wanting to know, right? And you might have been putting a lot of energy into something, giving something way too much of your energy is kind of what I'm getting to, okay? It's time to listen to your intuition and see things from a grander perspective. I'm also getting the energy of seeing something from a higher perspective of why it didn't work out and actually being happy that it didn't, okay? Because again, there could have been this waiting for something. We have Star Ancestor coming out. Follow the voice of your soul. Where are you being guided, Taurus? What are you being led towards in November? Okay, ultimately you are protected. I see that with all-seeing eye here. I feel like you are protected ultimately. There's a lot of star seeds, indigo children, intuitives. I have a lot of high priestess, right? High priest, people who watch this channel that are just naturally intuitive, okay? And especially in this group, Taurus, okay? I feel like you're getting a lot of intuitive messages right now, and you're getting a lot of signs. Possibly maybe even eagles or pyramids are some of your signature signs, okay? Birds for sure, because there is something about, you know, looking from a broader perspective so we can see the situation more clearly. Sometimes when we're up close, which I just said this to Aries, so if you're cusping with them, I would check that video out, because I literally just said when you're up too close to something, sometimes you can't see things the way that you need to. Too emotionally, Water Guardian. Maybe if it had too many cards came out with it, but just saying, you know, too emotionally involved maybe, Taurus, okay? I feel like, you know, you guys are wanting to look into your ancestry. I feel like you guys are wanting to look into your destiny right now. You're wanting to see where you're meant to go. Some of you guys, again, feel like you are intuitive. Maybe you feel like you are a little witchy, or there's something about you that is definitely here to kind of shine a light. White witch, be the light. Maybe you are a light worker. You're feeling like doing some light working in November. There is this energy of wanting to kind of get involved in some area, okay? We have the High Priestess, again, on the bottom of the deck. A lot of you guys have ancestors that are just very intuitive, Taurus, very witchy or majestic type of ancestors here. And you have a mystic power that's time to harness. Wow, High Priest and High Priestess. Look at that. It's like honoring honoring a spiritual connection, I feel like, for some of you guys in November. Maybe honoring that spiritual connection you have within yourself, the masculine and feminine energy, divine masculine, divine feminine. Some of you guys could be seeing that you're able to heal people too, is what I'm getting. Very powerful words, but also very powerful hands, Taurus. I feel like your hands are very energetically healing. Like if you were to give people massages or something, that they would get some kind of spiritual healing from that as well. Almost like hands-on Reiki. Oh, excuse me. Thank you for everybody said bless you. We have great teacher out there. Learn from spiritual experience, and that's what you're doing. I feel like you're rising above some situation. This always looks like Jesus to me. I mean, I know it's probably the Jesus that they've shoved down our throats since we were babies, but still, it always reminds me of Jesus, okay? It just reminds me of somebody who's very forgiving, especially with the white dove, representing the Holy Spirit, but also, for me, representing peace offerings. You might have had the teacher in your life recently that was teaching you in a not so great way how to respect yourself, how to love yourself, how to enforce your boundaries, Taurus, okay? how to stay connected to your true path. And so you might be releasing this lesson because you feel like you've learned it. But also in learning this lesson, you're also seeing that you're able to teach other people, help other people move through whatever troubles they're going through as well, because you've experienced it, is what I'm also getting with this. And again, more bird energy. We have the owl over here too. Yeah, Taurus, I feel like you're here to be a light, and you're seeing this in November. You might be standing up for a cause or stepping up to the plate is what I'm getting as well. You have she-wolf coming out, unleashing the wild within, following your intuition, allowing yourself to be authentic, allowing yourself to be exactly where you are, okay? There could be messages that are coming in too for you that are going to be very significant. I feel like there could be some clarity or some kind of recognition that comes in November, or recollection that comes in November, that makes you feel like you know exactly where you need to go next. There's something around a family connection too, maybe healing something in the family, maybe working through some kind of family drama that you possibly had. Or if there was like some, I don't know, vendetta that somebody had with you, it's working past that. I feel like you are manifesting in November, okay? Look, chalkboard, first card out, develop your destiny. Yeah, there's a lot of ancestor energy around you. I gotta be real, okay? I really am getting the ancestor energy here. Developing your destiny. What direction are you wanting to move in? Again, I was just saying, I feel like you are manifesting. You're bringing in a lot of opportunities to yourself as well. We have Archangel coming out. Invoke the guardians. Okay, so you have, again, you have your ancestors around you, Taurus. Your spirit guides are definitely connected to you in November. They are sending you signs. They are sending you signals and synchronicities. You're working very heavily with them. This is also saying you can call on the archangels if you need to. You can call on them. They'll give you protection if that's what you're needing. They'll give you healing. They'll help you with your connections in your life, your prosperity and your abundance. There's an archangel for darn near everything, okay? So invoke them. Call on them. They will be there. Okay, they will answer the call, because you are definitely here on a soul mission, Taurus, and it's becoming very evident in November. In fact, I feel like this becomes just so clear in November, okay? There's just something about November for you, Taurus, that lets you know that you are a light worker. You are a guardian. I feel like you're a guardian. Like, that's what I'm getting here. Like, for some of you guys, you literally are a guardian. We have orange. Yeah, creativity and vitality, the sacral chakra here. Definitely working on that in November. You could find yourself creating very magical things. I almost feel like it's the Midas touch too for you in November, Taurus. Like, everything you touch turns to gold, because you're just so, you're vibrating out of a very like passionate, invigorating energy, a very protected energy, an energy of warmth and nurturing too. I feel like you want to help other people. You want to, I'm also getting, you're trying to work through some of these generational patterns, or generational curses as some people call them. So I feel like you could be trying to break some of these things in November, or seeing that you are here to break these things and doing it. I feel like if you've been having any, I mean, obviously I'm not a doctor, guys. I always say that, so check with your primary. But I do feel like if you have been feeling a little weak or a little ill or just not yourself, you might have been going through some kind of ascension flu or something like that. Either way, it was temporary. Your health is picking up. One more for Taurus for November. I am getting that. Your health is feeling, you're feeling better. Some of you guys could be traveling, and somehow on this trip your health just improves. I don't know. It might be about your energy. It might be about your, you know, your environment. Make sure that you're cleansing. Make sure that you're saging. Okay? Or burning Palo Santo, whatever you like to burn. Juniper is what I'm getting. If you like to burn juniper. We have the Maggie coming out. Reconciling differences. Yup. I feel like you will be breaking through some of these curses or these patterns. These conflicts that we've had, possibly in family or with friends, letting bygones be bygones, coming to an impasse. I've been getting that a lot, coming to an impasse for people. I feel like people are just tired of it. Like, you look, okay, I don't want to keep going through this. Yes, finding the cure. Okay? So you could be finding the clarity, gaining the clarity you need from looking from a higher perspective, perhaps, to actually reconcile with somebody. This does not mean that you're going to be with them, okay, or be in a relationship with them, or have to be around them forever, or, you know what I mean, whether it's friends, family, or whatever. It doesn't mean that. It just means you're kind of letting things go. You don't want to hold on to negative energy anymore. Yes, with the Four of Swords. You don't want to hold on to negative energy anymore. You want to allow things to heal. The Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords. Taurus for November, please. So that's, you know, the rest after the stress, pretty much. When you get back from battle and saying everything you need to say. Now we need to meditate. We need to be reflective. And we need to allow healing to take place. Where do I stand? Didn't I say in the very beginning of this reading, I felt like y'all had a choice you had to make? Right? Maybe that is what the choice is, Taurus, of how do I feel about something and how am I going to proceed forward? Okay? I feel like Spirit is telling you in November, things are kind of going to come into place the way they need to. You don't need to do anything, but just, you know, take care of yourself and keep pushing forward. Keeping everything in balance, keeping yourself in balance here. Opportunity is definitely coming. Okay, so keep yourself in balance and allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to see the bigger picture of things as well. Because I feel like there is a need to look at the bigger picture. Letting something end, some kind of vendetta, some kind of conflict, or negative thinking, aspect of negativity that you've had in regards to yourself, letting that end. A lot of you guys maybe feel alone or feel discarded or abandoned too because of your ancestry or because of who you are, whether you are witchy or you're a little galactic. There's something very mystical and different about you. It's like letting this go, okay? Because it's been causing you a lot of stress. It's been causing you a lot of pain. There's also something when you feel, you know, anxious, when you feel exhausted, when you feel drained with that Ten of Swords, because that's what the Ten of Swords is to me too. It's just being mentally drained, right? Feeling mentally exhausted because you have a lot of things going on. That's why Spirit is suggesting that you lay some of these down. It's almost like laying your worries at the cross type of energy. Lay it down. There's nothing that you can do about it. Keep yourself in balance because I feel like you've been juggling a lot, Taurus, trying to keep things steady, trying to keep the boat floating, right? When the boat just naturally is going to float, Taurus, it don't need you to do nothing about it. You really don't. The boat does not need you to float. Okay? If you've fucked something up with the boat, Taurus, all right, if there's a hole in the boat now because you got mad and you kicked it or something, all you have to do is patch that up and then it'll float. So that's what this is saying. Reconcile your differences. Take heed where you need to. Okay? If there's something you need to do to make up for something, do it and then let the boat float on its own. You don't got to do it. You don't got to hold everything together. And I also feel like there's a choice you're needing to make in regards to what your destiny is, where you're going to move forward. Are you going to be a white witch, right? Are you going to be a galactic superstar here? What are you going to be? Okay? And being authentic in that and moving forward. That's what you are. Like, we can't live these, yes, standing in your own power. Exactly. We can't let these, how we think other people would feel or things like that hold us back, Taurus. We have to remain true to ourselves. And I feel like that's what you're doing in November because you are developing your destiny here. There's something significant about November and stepping into your own power that brings opportunity your way, puts you in alignment. Everything starts working the way that it needs to work with the Emperor energy. You're standing in your masculine energy. This is your card, Aries. So you are standing in your energy. Right? You are being true to yourself in November, and because of that, you are gaining the recognition that you need. You are gaining the abundance, the success, and also, again, you can call on your angels. You can call on your guardians, your ancestors. They're wanting to bring you into alignment is what I'm getting here. But you're definitely going after your dreams and allowing yourself to kind of sit in your power. Okay? I feel like this is coming out of an energy where you were feeling like you were lacking, Taurus. You were feeling like you were missing out on certain things. So you're stabilizing and grounding yourself in November, right? Because you're allowing yourself to be exactly who you are. And I like that. I hope this reading has helped, okay? I hope that it's resonated, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!